We have one of our brothers that's speaking about sundown towns. And yes, sundown towns actually still exist. Now, you have people watch this platform all over the world. So sundown towns in United States history, because they're not going to teach this in history books, because, you know, people like Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, wants to remove American history out of the book. So you could think of his people as just benevolent people, great people, but they are not benevolent and they are not great, okay? So a sundown town was a town that white folks had, and they did not want black people in that town past sundown. So if it becomes nightfall and you're in that town, what's going to happen to you is that they're going to basically take your life. They're going to torture you and take your life. They even had signs in these towns telling you you need to get out of this town by nightfall. Okay? All over America. And I know some of you throughout the world say, what? They actually had that? Yes. And they still actually have sundown towns today in America, 2023. But then they try to go to a lot of your countries and talk about human rights, but where's the sundown towns in a lot of these other countries? That you don't be hearing about them, but you definitely hear about them in America. And of course, who's doing the sundown towns? The white supremacists, the most evil, vile entity that's walking the planet Earth. But let's go ahead and roll what this brother has to say.
It's no secret that sundown towns still exist in the United States. But something that I think needs to happen is we need to expose sundown towns in the states that we live in. And I'll be the first to start it off. So if you feel inclined to add on to this, then do so. So the sundown town that I'm going to start with is Anna, Illinois. And if you're from Illinois, then you probably heard of this place. See, the racists that lived in Anna, Illinois came up with a nice little catchphrase, and it was, ain't no around. And another reason why I decided to do this video was just to show the world that racism isn't a Southern thing. It's everywhere. It's in the North, it's in the West, it's in the East. But yeah, if you watch this and you decide that you want to add to this, please do, because I want to figure out how many sundown towns are still thriving today.
Now, me living in Texas, I know certain areas you just should not been in. You know, one of the most famous ones was Vidor, Texas, right? Vidor, Texas has always been a sundown town, and even to this day, Vidor, Texas still operates like a sundown town. And I always say to black folk that we shouldn't be in those areas. And you say, well, I got a delivery up there. Forget them people. They don't need no deliveries. If they want to have a sundown town, let them have that. And trust me, a place like Vidor is not no big city like Houston or Dallas or nothing like that. These are little small hick towns with a bunch of ignorant people who full of white supremacy. They ain't got nothing going on with themselves. That's the kind of people that be on the hills have eyes. Okay? You know about that movie, The Hills Have Eyes? Another town they're actually saying that is active sundown still to this day is Woodin, Texas. It's spelled W-O-D-E-N. Now that particular town itself, they say it was an all-white community, and they unincorporated, and they only had 137 people living there, and they still don't want black folks coming through there. And that's fine. Like I said, I don't want to ever go to your little dusty hick town you talking about. It's a sundown town. Because you don't have nothing going on over there for me to be there. So I'm good. But I just want the people in the world to know who these people are and why they always try to hide their history. Because it's been many sundown towns in America, but I want to kind of more so focus on today and what's still going on today. You know, you go to certain areas like Diaspora, Texas is another one. Not to say that's a sundown town, but the sentiment is still there. That East Texas, you know, area, all them little areas like that, you gotta be very careful. You know, when you go into these places, especially at night, because these places have no lights nowhere, bunch of trees everywhere. So if they want to disappear you, and trust me, you know how they do it? It's not that the Klan catch you by yourself slipping. No, what they do is the police is the Klan. You understand what I'm saying? So since the police is the Klan, what they do is the police will pull you over, right? And the police will put you in the patrol car and take you. And then a lot of times what they would do to you is take you out the car, let you go, and make you go in the woods somewhere or whatever. They'll walk off, but then the Klan waiting on you. Or another thing they would do in history, the police will pull you over, take you to jail, let you out of jail about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and the Klan out there waiting on you. You understand what I'm saying? Because they in the Klan. You have to understand, the police is the Klan. They the white supremacists themselves with a badge on. This is American history, folks, and current history in America right now. And no political party do anything about it, folks. Democrats do nothing about it. Republicans do nothing about it. They could shut all that stuff down tomorrow if they wanted to. They have the resources to do it. They choose not to because it's done to black folk. You understand? But let them go touch LGBT. Oh, they're going to bring the weight of the federal government on them people if they go touch LGBT. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the world, this is what, don't let these people come to your country talking about democracy and freedom. The black man and woman don't have freedom at all. The black man and woman live underneath an authoritarian regime. We don't live under freedom. White folks live under so-called freedom, but we don't. White folks have to worry about a sundown town. Like, ooh, they better not be in that town because they white. They go get them after dark. They never had to worry about that. That's freedom. Black folks, no, we don't experience freedom whatsoever. That's why for me personally, I experience my freedom when I'm in the African continent. I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't have to worry about them people like that or anything. I'm with my cousins, right? My distant cousins. I'm good. Because being around these people, this long, like I said, it's annoying. Like, how you stay that ignorant that long? 500 years, you still ignorant? You still a devil for after 500 years? Seriously? But that's all they got to live for, and it is what it is.